This is the last match of the day, and without doubt the most important one.
I mean, it's been such a long day. It's been a 13-hour day already.
Yeah.
For both of these guys. They started at 10:30 this morning.
Yeah.
They've been in and around the venue. They've played a mountain of frames throughout the day. I don't know how you get yourself. I mean, I know they're in a final. It's not difficult to get up for a final, but they must be exhausted.
Yeah, I'm sure having that sort of hour and a half, I'm sure they were glad that went the other side. They give, especially Gary more so than Shaun, they give them that extra sort of 45 minutes that they got. So they should be well fed, slightly well rested, and ready to go. If you can't get up for this, well, you're in the wrong game, aren't you?
True enough. True enough.
It's a rocky start there. Gary putting the weight in, and he left Shaun a decent start. I think this match, me personally knowing Gary, I think this match is all about the start for Gary. I think if Shaun gets off to a really quick start, I think Gary might struggle. That's just a personal opinion. I think Gary's a very buzzed player, so he needs to feel like he's in the match quite quickly.
Yeah.
But listen, he's been without doubt the best player on our team all week, and he's been an unstoppable force today. So anything at this stage, I'm sure can happen, but that's just a thought process.
So this is a race to 10 now in the final. So it's a fair way forward. We could be here till the wee hours. I'm sure we will be.
Yeah. I was talking to Gary just before we come in, and I was asking him sort of, is this the biggest sort of, and he won the World Under 18s junior final, just the same one that we reached just won, and he beat the final one. So is he saying this is obviously as an adult, this is his biggest sort of event or stage to date. So it's good to see how both players handle. I like watching that thought process, the psychology of it, and see how they go about the game on a big occasion. So Shaun has been pro finals and won pro finals before. I'm not sure his world status, but I don't think he will be too much of a stranger to the. Okay, that's a great shot he's played there. What's to put you on the spot, what would be your sort of prediction? What way do you think the game will go?
Tough question. I want it to be competitive.
I thought you were going to say 10-0 there so we can home early.
Well, I don't mind that either, because I've got a flight tomorrow morning. I want it to be competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, do I want to be here at 2 o'clock in the morning at 9 each? I'm not quite sure I do.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I mean, in my head, I'm thinking Storry's just got a little bit more experience.
Yeah.
He knows how to navigate the winning line. I mean, you're saying about Gary not, being in a major final since
his early days.
Since his early days, sometimes, we saw it with many players. They take that time to win their first trophy, and once they get it, once they get across, sometimes they need 2 or 3 attempts.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'd love to see Gary win.
Oh,
I would.
Same here.
For sure. As much as I'm good friends with Shaun, I've got no problem with that. I just think, Gary's got a lot of support in that arena.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'd like to hear their voices.
Yeah, and that's a good thing in there. You heard Shaun's walk in. There was maybe 6 or 7 people clapped. Yeah. Whenever Gary came in, there was 40 odd. So there's no doubt Shaun won't have the majority of the support. But I could just, as you say, I want it to be competitive. I don't want anybody to run away with it and have a poor final after competing all day and playing at a really high level. And but I've no doubt that. Oh my good gracious! Talk about nerves. And that is how you set yourself. That Gary will be off that seat, feeling top of the world like. Because for all the tea in China, he had himself in his hand 1-0 down there. That is incredible that Shaun missed that.
I mean, I was literally about to take a breath and say that's the first frame to Shaun Storry. I cannot.
Not only did he miss it, he put the weight in.
What on earth just happened then?
And this is what I think, Gary. This is the perfect start for Gary. Absolutely, and this is where he can buzz, because that's the type of player he is. He can buzz off 2 or 3 frames. It's going to be his break next. So Yeah, I have no doubt that this could be the start that I was talking about.
The journey that Gary's taken here. I mean, myself and 𝗏𝗏𝗆𝗍𝗆 were commentating on him first up this morning against 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗆.
Yeah.
And, you know, 𝗏 there was a point in there that 𝗏 had him under the pump.
Absolutely.
And he came through that. And then he just found some ridiculous form.
He also beat Shane Thompson before that too.
Yes, Shane Thompson before
beat
that.
Shane Thompson 7-2 this morning.
And then I don't know what happened after that, because Giuseppe 8-0 was just crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody seen that result coming, did they?
No.
Especially the way Giuseppe plays the game. They're polar opposites.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then, of course, we commentated on the semi-final earlier, which was, well, a really tense affair. And I know that Gary was feeling the nerves out there. He will definitely, at the start of this match, just be feeling a little bit of nerves, a bit of an anticipation. But this could not have worked out better to settle him down.
Absolutely. And on the opposite side, Shaun will be sitting there going to himself, what just happened there?
Yeah.
And he's then in a world of pain. You know, it's the battles that goes on between the years in this game is just pure torture, and that's You hear the noise. Yeah, 1-0 to Gary. Yeah,
I know it's a whole psychological difference.
If you can have that mindset, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's unbelievable to have that mindset.
Yeah.
Very, very, very easy to say, but very hard to adapt.
It is. It is.
That's an absolute crunching cup break, by the way. My good gracious. Look at the Reds.
And no better remedy than to put these away.
Yeah, put it back out of your head.
And
the thing is, though, if he doesn't get these, then that just becomes harder. But I can't where do you see Shaun missing from here? You know, he's just going to use the red off the yellow to develop the black.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't see him missing, but I didn't see him missing in the last
one. That's true. That's true. But yeah, what a way to put it out of your head with a break like that and just give yourself the ability to just wipe it out of your memory. Perfect.
Yeah, he's just deciding whether he wants to come out into the middle of the table and bounce the cue ball into the 8, or whether he wants to come right on the cushion.
I would imagine. I would imagine it's his last ball, because if he hits it too thin and hard, that yellow's tracking over towards the other red. So for me, I would be taking the right one in the middle, and then playing that one last. But see what way Shaun sees it.
He's taking it now.
Do well to avoid the black as well. I can't believe he's played that like that. Look, don't get me wrong, there's not that much wrong with it, but why not just take the one to the right, drop the one in the middle, and screw the red off the yellow and come back up the table? It's strange. Now he's just getting a bit of work to do, hasn't he? Still should get them, really, shouldn't he?
Oh yeah.
But, and look at, there we go, Nick.
Oh no.
Do you know what I mean? That is mental. That is absolutely crazy. And again, Gary's went from 1-8 to completely buzzing in his chair.
His head must be mashed. After 2 frames, I mean that's
possibly two of the worst frames I've seen lost in a long time.
Yeah. Like you say, I mean, when he came to the table, the Reds were just about impossible to miss.
It's incredible.
Wowee.
Absolutely incredible.
What's going on?
It's the perfect start for Gary Clarke.
Well, I don't care how good your mindset is. That is going to start to really affect you, and it's very early in the match. I mean, how do you clear your head after that?
You may go to the toilet and be in deep meditation for 15 minutes or something, because that's pure torture. Like, I honestly can't believe those two frames he's lost. You would bet your house on Shaun winning both of those.
Yeah.
But what a start for Gary. The perfect start. He hasn't had to do anything difficult. Everything's been handed on a plate, and it's just absolutely beautiful. He will be absolutely over the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not think for 1 second that Gary's going to have a clear path here. Shaun Storry is a proper fighter, and we're still very early doors, but that opening salvo, very, very strange. Very strange. First two frames go the way of Gary Clarke somehow, some way. It's even early in the match, this early in the match, is a key passage.
Oh, he's running dry.
It's a key passage, because if Storry comes and clears now, it's back on serve.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm in the game.
Yeah, but you have to be going. Shaun, he wouldn't be, and I'm not criticising, but he wouldn't be normal if he isn't going to the table with a bit sort of the head in the top pocket a wee bit going. I mean, these for Shaun, a player Shaun's ability, is relatively easy, but what we've just seen, he's probably looking at himself going, did I fancy getting these here?
Yeah. Seeing problems everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing worse either when you're like that. The two reds over the middle are quite tricky.
Yeah, neither pass the 8-ball.
Quite difficult. I think they both go up into the same pocket he's playing this red into now, but it's obviously getting there. Can Shaun drop that red in and sort of trickle that red in off the black, but it's pushing the black down over the bottom red. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes about attacking the two reds beside the 8-ball. Nope, it's not good. I don't think, is it?
He was tracking the ones at bottom left.
Yeah,
he wants to start in behind them.
Yeah,
he may be a tad straight, but he might be able to get across there.
I think the way he's looking, leaving the white with the red is, and then screwing back up the table off the one at the bottom. But then he has to have a nice touch there.
You see his arrow straight.
Yeah, it's basically a nice touch required. Yeah. Shaun needs to get these, doesn't he?
Absolutely, he does.
Yeah, he's played that good.
That was nice. Nice queuing.
Especially if he's just off straight this, he can just stun back and take the red beside the 8-ball into the top right. Or he can run through if he's straight too.
If he's straight, just top through.
Yeah, top and then back through again to the bottom. So I'm not going to say he should get them, but I think I fancy him for these.
Is he taking the left one?
Yeah, left one just dropped through.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, just dropped through for that, and then two stop shots basically.
Yeah. It's a well-made clearance. taking a extra second.
Yeah, more like him.
Understandably so. It's more like what you expect from Shaun Storry. He's had golden opportunities in the first 3 frames, but he trails by 2 frames to 1.
Oh, he's still out here. Like, how big is that club break, by the way?
It's huge. I mean, if he keeps breaking like this and can eradicate those silly mistakes,
yeah,
Gary's going to have his work cut out here.
It's all about this yellow behind the 8-ball.
Yeah.
I think it goes.
Yeah,
looks like
passes
there's
the
a
8.
gap, yeah.
Passes the 8.
And he's maybe he's, I don't know. Reds are great too. Just obviously the 8-ball's the problem, but he's got a tricky yellow just to the left of the 8-ball spot there, and I think you might go reds now.
He is.
I wonder does the 8-ball go in off the yellow? Is that maybe what he's looking at?
He's used his extension already. No, another miss. Another miss.
Oh dear.
The beeps were going off in the background, and then he took quite a long time. He was down on that shot a long time and just seemed to snatch it when he actually played it.
I'm wondering, does that yellow pass the red?
It's just back. He was down a long time and then.
Oh. Yeah, he wasn't even. He didn't even really land that well on his next ball
He
either.
hit it harder than he needed to. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure. Yeah, yellow goes clean. So. Gary away again. He is on this one along the bottom cushion. He's also got an option of one to middle. But it's going to be the one along the cushion. And he's going to play this with side. Come and try and kick into the red that's 2 up.
He'd be even happy just floating this in and maybe leaving them under the middle too.
Yeah.
He might have a chance. Oh, he's been past the red, has he?
One behind it.
Oh my goodness.
Disaster.
And he's on nothing.
Absolute
Very
disaster.
unfortunate there just to overrun it. Very unfortunate. I wonder does that yellow actually pass the other one here? Let's see how to like that. It looks like it goes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's close.
Oh, he's on this one. Didn't even see that, did you?
I didn't think he could get through to that, but he's done himself
right.
again.
Wow.
If one's wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It's like both players got a suicide pact at the moment. They're just
they're
trying to outdo each other with mistakes.
Yeah, it hasn't been good. But listen, it's a world final. Do you know what I mean? You have to want to excuse the two lads for being a bit nervous at the start.
100%.
It definitely is a big occasion for both. I don't know about you, Nick, but I just don't think Shaun looks comfortable.
Not at all.
He's very jumpy, isn't he? He's
is.
up and down, and
Yeah.
he doesn't look like he's settled in any real pattern. Or I mean, even I don't know. It's not. He's normally quite close to that yellow, isn't he? Let's float round 2 here. And on the red to the middle. Should be pretty much ABC from here. We're back on serve, as you say.
Indeed. It's a very, very strange first 4 frames.
Yeah, either player could probably be 4-0 up.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes for a good final, though.
Yeah.
Why make it easy?
Shaun, he nearly looks like Shaun using the break here, doesn't it? Like the black fur.
Yeah, yeah.
Never seen that before. 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. Oh, that's a good break there. It's hit them quite well. Just needs a wee touch. Yeah, he'd be happy enough for that. I think the yellows from first. Oh, he's dabbled with the middle pocket there too, didn't he?
Yeah.
First, I think the yellows,
Yeah, I don't think he's got an opener on that. Well, he may be able to get through to the ones
yeah,
to the middle.
Yeah, the reds, you're thinking?
Well,
I think the yellows.
he's got an opener on yellows. I was just going to say, I'm not sure he's got one on reds. But
I think
it would be yellows anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think the yellows look decent. It's just that one that's on the side rail, but he's got a couple of yellows in the middle, over the middle bag to try and get through that gap. He might attack it straight away here if he gets it. Ooh, he's squeezing another one in, which isn't good. This is going to take a 9 all over it, hasn't it?
It does. It really does. All about the yellow on the side cushion. He could try and land on it, but
It's actually a really nice pattern if Gary can do it. He drops this one in, plays the one to the middle. Well, it's not hard enough, is it? He would love to be, ideally, love to be straight on the yellow to the middle. Stop it through so he can play the yellow to bottom left, and then he has the gap between the 2 reds.
Yeah.
And the black goes to the middle, so they actually all tie up. It's just,
yeah.
oof. Well, he's maybe thinking about getting through them.
Looking at parting the waves now, is he? Risky shot.
If he was straight, he's obviously really badly angled in this, because if he was straight on it, he's got a great. He would be already down on it now. So he don't think he's any choice, Nick, and he doesn't. Look at the wide it is. Just needs it. Oh, he might take that, you know.
Yeah, that's a touch.
Does the yellow go to the middle? Because he can screw under the red if that.
I think it does. It's tight, but I think it does.
The harder look from here.
So you can just screw back onto the yellow that's on the side cushion. Doesn't want to push it too far though. Doesn't want to push it.
No, he doesn't want to put the red over the middle. I think if he can float on it, he might have a chance. Oh, he's thinking of push. Can he push through off the cushion? Big shot here. has hit this really hard, doesn't he?
To get the cue ball out, yeah. That's why I thought he was going to come
It's actually
backwards.
that close. He could, the way could go off the table here. This could be a jump shot right off the table. Oh, he's played that tremendously well.
Yeah. That's the shot I was thinking.
Yeah, played that really good. It's all about if that yellow goes through the gap. You must think it does, or he wouldn't have played on it.
He may have it. He may have it top left. I think he does.
The 8-ball, I think, definitely goes through the middle, so. Yeah, he's going middle. I think he just floats it through the gap, hopefully. Oh, off the two of them. Oh, we take that.
Hand up.
Yeah, apologies to Shaun. He throws the hand up. Well, I'll tell you what, he'd be absolutely delighted. There's an option here, Gary can play this yellow off the red. If it's tight, if the 8-ball's tight, he can just flick the red down over the bottom pocket here and pump off the side cushion, or even float it in, maybe, depending on the angle. I imagine he's playing it off the red. Oh, he's alright. He thought it was bad there, but he's okay.
Yep.
It's absolutely perfect. It's a great shot. And a good clearance.
Yeah, that was an intricate finish, wasn't it? That traffic around the middle pocket, it was really well worked out.
That'll make him feel good.
Yeah.
That'll make him feel good, because that was difficult.
Yeah, that's the kind of finish that does give you that little bounce in your step, and you could see it sped up as he walked out. Touch of fortune there. Ooh, yeah.
Both the way for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. That was a very well worked shot, that one here. I think he thought he messed it up. He didn't get hard enough, but he was perfect.
In this intriguing final, very, very funny start.
Unbelievable cut break from Shaun. That is some weapon.
That's 3 monster breaks from Storry. Absolute monsters.
Yeah, just like as you were touched on young 𝗏𝗏𝗃 there that come up on the screen. Honestly, there's nobody works harder than him. Yeah. You know, he's the epitome of hard work and dedication, and tonight there was just rewards for everything that he's put in, and I was just absolutely delighted seeing him win up there tonight. Very emotional, to be honest. He burst out crying when he won.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was very emotional.
What this will do is it'll frustrate Gary a little bit, because he had to work hard in that last frame, and Storry's
That's the second time he's done it. Oh, sorry. This is the second time he's done it.
Yeah.
Shaun left himself in the yellow again.
He's all out of sorts.
When you're playing, obviously, you break the balls and you're just crying for opportunities like this.
Yeah.
And Shaun has hit 4 of them.
Yep.
And he's only had 2 frames on the board. It's actually beyond belief how sort of hard work he's making it look at the minute. It's so unlike him.
He's having to play a double by the look of it.
Oh, he swerved it.
Could,
shot.
You see the cue ball spinning.
Yeah.
Just swerved it around that first ball.
Thing is, though, he has to get back down again here, because it only really. He can maybe play this one where he's pointing his cue down with the left hand side, but he needs to get the side of it, doesn't he? To leave the last yellow on the right hand side for the 8-ball. So he can't afford to go too short. And he's played it absolutely perfect. Couldn't have put it any better with his hand. the simple roll in yellow to even solve a nice easy 8-ball for 3 each. Oh, wipe its feet.
Yeah, any more pace on that may have struggled. Shaun Storry levels things up. It's now 3 each.
Yeah, it's a great break too.
Yes, sir. You can hear what the fans think of that one. Yes, sir. That's huge again. Great display of breaking from both players at the moment.
Absolutely superb. Gary would be delighted with that. It's just that red beside the yellow.
Yep.
And it's awkward because the red below it, you would obviously want to use that to kick it out, but I don't think it goes because the red below it again. So it's actually quite tricky.
Could he use the red to middle now and screw across into it?
I think it's too short, too wide, I think. I think it's just too wide. Is he topping through to try and go in there, is he? Oh, Gary.
That is a big miss.
And he'd actually played perfect because it goes to the top left.
It goes top left. He landed it.
And I imagine Shaun's going to play it now.
Yep.
It's the shot to play. Be very surprised if Shaun doesn't take it on. Yeah, Gary will be disappointed because it wasn't easy enough for him to get him going.
Remember, there's no match clock. There is a 45-second shot clock. 1 extension per player, 15 seconds.
Yeah. And now they're all dot to dot. Yeah, Gary will be disappointed that he hasn't got that red because I would have put him back in the driving seat of 4-3 up. But
tough to see anything go wrong here. Again, as you say, it's a fairly straightforward finish, and he does seem to have just settled down a little bit from those early couple of frames and those early mistakes. Just seems a little bit more assured now.
yeah, he's probably feeling a bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
The first few frames, anything like that is very edgy. We wouldn't be human if we weren't. He's actually played that so that he's going to leave the red over the middle for his last ball. So he's going to float this red below the yellow in and then just drop onto the red in the back rail. So, yeah.
Do you know if Leary won the over 50s Masters?
No, Sullivan beat him.
Oh, no, Sullivan.
Yeah, no, very, very good player. Very attacking.
Doesn't seem his normal self. He just seems to be
very edgy and jumpy.
Just, yeah. I mean, I thought for a second he'd settled, but it just seems like it's still.
He doesn't like to float a lot of balls in, does he, Shaun?
No.
Like, even that third last red there, I thought was just drop it in off the back cushion, but he pumped it in off the side cushion. It did baffle me a wee bit, but It's maybe just his style. I don't watch a lot of Shaun, to be honest. I haven't seen that much of him, you know. But I know he's a super player, but I don't know his style too often. But he doesn't like to float too many balls in there. But he's going to take the lead.
Sitting at the bar and having a trading drinks with Frank Face.
There's only one winner there.
I know. I quickly realised that it was a mistake and I went to bed.
You're in the wrong company. You couldn't win that one. Frank enjoys his pint there.
What a great chap.
Yeah,
he's top drawer.
He's some crack, to be fair. You hear him normally before you see Frank.
Yeah.
You don't really hear him before you see him.
Of course, Frank is Ronan Faye's dad.
Ooh.
Ronan, one of your teammates.
One of my best mates.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my very good mates, yeah. We run a lot of pool tournaments back in Northern Ireland together. Well, actually Ireland, to be honest. Yeah, we run it all over, try to run it all over Ireland. We've been doing that together now for probably 5-6 years. So, yeah, good big lad. Hard work at times, like, don't get me wrong. I see him hard work at times. But he's a good lad all the same. So I'm going to go yellows soon. Probably just the 8-ball, but it might go once he clears the yellow below it. So I don't really see a lot of issues for Shaun. He soft screw this yellow in, either lands the one in the middle or the one below the 8-ball. So he's definitely got plenty of options. Just needs to have a good connection in this yellow. He likes leading it to the beats, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah.
We've seen more beats in these first sort of 6-7 frames than we've seen the whole match. Hogan and Clarke, didn't we?
We did. I think we heard him like twice in the whole match.
Yeah. He's just trying to figure out what way the best way is about going for these last 4 yellows.
Yeah, it's one of those finishes you need good cue ball all the way through. Not much margin for error on any of the shots, really.
It's just getting this pattern right so that he gets onto the 8-ball. That's what he's trying to.
I'd be tempted to take the yellow to bottom right, come back across for the one in the bottom left, leave yellow to middle, straight, and just top it through.
Yeah, that worked, but it's dangerous if you don't get straight. If you don't get straight, you're in trouble.
It is, yeah.
Now I'm wondering here, has he left himself an angle?
I think he's
pop
looking
this and run through, or is he just going to stun it back? Do you think? I think he's going to run through on top of the red and the black.
Yeah. I mean,
he's not. He's playing your shot.
Yeah,
he's playing your shot. He has to be straight in this yellow, and he's not. He's not.
It would have been my temptation there to screw off the side cushion and come above.
Back out,
come above the yellow, because you'd be hard pressed not to finish with the right angle, and then you've got more margin for error. If you finish too high, then you can play a cannon. You don't want to, but I mean, you could just screw back to 100%. The side cushion, and the 8-ball's waiting.
I'm not quite sure how he might have to. It doesn't look straight, sure it doesn't.
No, I don't think
he might have to punch it off this side cushion here. Like, this is going to be hit quite hard to come off the side cushion and straight back across again. So, have to thump this in. And he's playing it to absolute perfection. Great shot.
Yeah, very good. Made it slightly harder than it needed to be, but he got there. Yeah, job done from Shaun Storry. He now takes a 2-frame lead, and it's 5 frames to 3.
Yeah, it sort of went wrong since Gary missed that red into the middle, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Gary would have a big break here to get him back into the match. Well, I say big break, but a nice easy chance.
cue ball spinning around the table,
And
but it's delightful.
That is exactly what I was talking about. The reds are absolutely beautiful here.
Even Storry tapped his knee.
Yeah.
Mark it up.
Yeah, the reds are beautiful here, aren't there? There's not really a lot of work involved. And that makes the speed so much better when you get an opportunity like that. You know, whenever you're just put under the pressure, the piece sort of starts to rain a bit heavier down on you, and then bang, you're back right back into the match at by 4 here. So just holds himself together and
It's
the right pattern.
It's the link from. He'd love what he'd give for just a touch more angle here, so he could spin the cue ball off the side cushion and go up.
Yellows. This yellow must.
No,
I'm not quite sure what's just happened there.
not for me. The only thing that was going through my head is these two reds at the top of the table. Is he had one ball to get the right line, and he had to get the right line, and then he used the side cushion and spin it up.
Unless that's it does look like a pretty easy half ball off the red.
Yeah.
But he has to land straight on it. Like he can play this one down and try and land on it.
He just comes in behind it, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, it just needs to be that. Just play it nice and naturally. So he might be okay. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. And now it's just about finding his line to get the right angle on the last yellow.
It was well worked out. Strange how different people see different things, isn't it?
I just genuinely just thought he would have went reds because there wasn't anything that difficult and back himself to find the pattern, but he's backed himself to find the pattern here in the yellows and he's perfect. So again, why I'm sitting in here and he's out there playing tonight. That'll just about do him. He just has to float this in, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's just held up just enough. Just drag it in, yeah. Oh, good shot. Anything but straight, it's plumb. Just what the doctor ordered from Mr. Clarke. Yeah. It's good shooting, that'll make him feel a bit better. It'll definitely make him sort of a bit more relaxed after you've missed a few and then Sean's played the way he's had, so yeah, maybe delighted.
Back within a frame.
Oh, it's first try one, is it? It is.
It is dry.
Oh,
That's the only problem with that break is if it does go dry, you often leave absolute dollies for your opponent, and these yellows look a delight.
yes, but look at that 8-ball. Look at the shape of it.
Oh yeah. I just looked at the yellows. I hadn't looked at the 8 yet.
No, he could this yellow over the middle and float onto the red. Now he's obviously going to leave a long yellow down the rail, but he also might go red.
Yeah, I was just looking at reds thinking, could you make a case?
I thought red obviously goes to the middle. It does, I think.
I think the red just above the 8, you can get to the potting angle for top corner, and you can stun into the 8 and kick the other red
over the middle
and towards the middle.
Yeah,
so
I think he goes reds here.
Definitely make a case. He's looking at going a different way, so he's looking at taking the red to top right and coming off the side cushion and kicking it.
Yeah.
That's a shot.
Yeah, it's a big shot here too.
It is.
The risk with this shot is because you're coming off that side cushion, if he hits one of them thin, the weight's going to go down onto the back cushion and he could possibly end up with nothing. He really wants to hit the first red. He doesn't want to hit the 8-ball or the bottom red. Because if it comes off thin, he's going to skid off them. Oh, Gary.
That's the pot again.
That's
twice.
Yeah, and he's brought the 8-ball out.
That's twice when he's played a developing shot. Both times he's taken his eye off the pot.
Yeah, and you can see he was trying to hit the top red, so you know he's brought the 8-ball out too.
And that's as simple as that. I mean, it's literally looking at where the cue ball's going. take the pot for granted.
Yes, sometimes whenever you're obviously I do a small bit of coaching back home, and you just have to trust the cue ball. Sometimes you try and sort of turn it with your arm rather than just playing the shot, aiming the point in the cue ball, and just potting the ball and forget about the rest. Sometimes as pro players we try to force into that, and all of a sudden you throw your arm at it, or the chicken wing sometimes comes out if it's me playing it, like. But and that was he didn't even juggle it, I don't think, did he?
Yeah.
It's sort of, and that was all just down to trying to kick the red out. Shaun's got a great chance to go through clear again. He'd love to lead the last two yellows of the two middles. Sort of just two stop shots. I'm not quite sure how he does that with the yellow on the left, but
You could take the one to right centre now, screw back for the one bottom right.
I think he's going to float this one in here, come back up for the yellow to the left middle.
Yeah. I personally take this one to middle now and then play that shot.
Yeah.
Because what good's this ball doing him?
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's landed that great on that, has he?
He's landed a bit straighter than he needs to be.
Might have a small bit of angle that he can pump it through with top left hand side to come off two cushions, but he needs to get pretty straight on the yellow to the middle. Thing is, with these pockets too, you can sneak a wee bit.
Yeah.
You know. Bit of awkward cues. Yeah, I think he's got enough angle to punch right through, hasn't he? Ooh. Tell you what, this isn't a bit of work to do this yet.
He's running away.
Yeah, you see where he's pointing the cue. It's not just that he has to get either pretty straight on the yellow, the yellow down the rail, or enough angle so he can screw across the other side of the table.
He needs to make sure he's not hampered either.
Yeah, I can just float this in.
Ooh, he needs to make sure he's not hampered. Just okay.
I think he is hampered, Nick. He can't get that. He can't get his hand down, I don't think, on the table. I think he has to put his hand behind the red, maybe, does he? This isn't easy by any means. And he has to hit this quite sweet because he needs to get sort of. He would love to be straight, obviously. If he's not, he can float down. He can't get his hand. He can float down off the back cush, but he has to hit this quite sweet. And it's going to be off the back cushion, back up. Let's hit this way. He's also got two reds that he has to avoid landing in between.
Yeah.
As well.
In and out the gap.
Yeah. I don't think he can hold it, can he? It's hard to tell from the angle we have.
Don't think he can.
Has to be. Next has to be off top. Just a bit of left hand side to check it back up.
Well judged.
Absolutely played it perfect. He's played two unbelievable tracking shots the last two frames he's won to get onto the 8-ball. That one there, and then the other one that he pumped in the middle. That's two great shots. Yeah, very good. And he takes another 2-0 lead again. He'd still be positive. He's still in this match. There's still a long way to go.
Very
it's
much
6-4. So
very much so.
Just has to try and stay focused, and when the next opportunity comes, takes it.
You feel this is quite a key frame though?
Yeah, you don't want to go 3 behind because then that mountain just gets that wee bit bigger. But it looks like he's had a very, very good break. To see what he has available to him.
I think reds and yellows are both open.
Yeah.
But probably a tricky opener on yellows. And he likes to look at reds.
Yeah, it's a good shot. the red beside the yellow goes to 2 or 3 pockets. So I imagine he probably broke this red in here in the bottom right and through the gap of the yellow and the 8-ball up for either the red in the middle or the red on the left hand side. We also might take it in the middle here too.
I was going to say, could you make a case for leaving this red until last?
That's what he's going to do, yeah.
Only because
he hasn't got that. That's the reason why I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Because if he looked at that and looked at that and looked at that and then just got down and played it, he didn't really.
Yeah.
He didn't seem as composed as he normally was there in that shot. Sometimes it can be too easy and then that's what happens. But he's still okay. He's going to play the shot that I said a second ago. He's just been forced into it. Come through the gap of the 8 and the yellow and try and leave himself on the left hand side. So he's been okay.
But what it does when you don't quite get those right and you don't get through, even if you make the clearance, you go back to your chair,
creates doubt,
and it's just that tiny bit of negativity in your mind. You don't focus on the fact you've won the frame. You think to yourself, I'm just not cueing well. What am I doing?
It niggles at you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Niggles at
you.
Yeah. He would have liked another roll, but he's still he'd back himself to pot this on and off the side cushion, no doubt. Oh, it's just pumping it, very good. Yeah. Good recovery from Gary, as you say. Probably go back to his seat and go, how I went that way, how I would not cut through that. But at the end of the day, he's won the frame. So
yeah,
irrespective of how he goes about
absolutely.
He's got the.
That's all that matters, and the frame's on the scoreboard. Yeah. That's all that matters. But I've said about it before, the psychology of the game as such, it's just a strange old game. You can just sit there thinking, well, I've won the frame, but I'm still not cueing well. What am I doing wrong? I need to change something. I need to.
But that's the old age adage that people say, playing like it means nothing, and really it means everything. If you have that ability to do that, it's some weapon to have in your back pocket that you can use it.
Talking of weapons.
Yeah. Well, he was dry the last time, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he is dry again.
He is, yeah. You saw the yellow pop towards the middle pocket. It got kicked away. If you watch the second ball down, it pops, it's going towards the middle, gets kicked away.
Yeah.
And that's the ball you so rely on with the cut break.
Yeah. Gary has one tricky red that probably goes if he gets on it right. It's just the one tricky red over by the yellow. But he would be delighted to be at the table and have this opportunity to go back to 6 each. Oh, he's went for it now. What a shot.
That goes now. That's a brilliant
shot. That was some vision to see that, to come off that 3 cushions. That's a great shot.
Look at this again. 1, 2.
Wow.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Very well played.
And that could...
It's a frame winner.
Yeah, be the frame winner.
Just has to track the red to that's at the top rail. It's the only real. That's not even a problem, but it's the only real issue that he has. How he gets onto that red. So he can go for it now. Yeah, off for it now and leave himself straight in the second last yellow for the yellow over the middle.
Yeah, just wants to finish with a shade of angle here so he can punch down the table. Not too much.
It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a well worked out finish after playing that really, really nice development shot on the bad red. Our game on again, Nick. 6 each. Best of 7. Yeah, absolutely perfect.
Now we're playing pool, folks. Now we are playing pool. That is a stunning finish.
Yeah, absolutely superb. And that'll make him feel good too, because he's played a real good shot there. It gives you that buzz, and Gary will have that wee buzz on. Yeah,
That's the best frame of the match so far for me.
If ever you want a cruncher break, there's now. And he's crunched them, and always gonna
Yeah.
They've come out horrendous still, haven't they? Even look at his face straight away. It's like, oh, give me something better than that. Like,
He bent his legs willing that ball, and you could just see. And
look at the state of this.
he turned around to pick up his playing cue and suddenly thought, oh,
Yeah,
maybe not.
this could be messy. I know Shaun's got previous for these longevity frames.
Does the yellow squeeze up past the red, top right? If it does, he could use that to smash everything open.
I don't think so. I think the red's too far out, isn't it? I think the yellow would hit the knuckle after hitting the red.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could squeeze one through there.
He's just going to play an alt turn, is he? Leave it. Oh, wow.
No.
Oh, my goodness, what a shot.
He is going to smash everything wide open.
And it all come out. That is
Oh.
incredible.
Tap on the knee from Storry.
What ball knocked
he
the
was
screen into
he
that
was
red?
rushed by the beeps,
Oh, wow.
and he's got the yellow in the mix, but he's got the perfect ball above that yellow
That's
to move it.
an unbelievable result. An unbelievable result. Yeah, if he can land there, he's absolutely, and he's just going to stun into the yellow and kick the yellow away. So
He wanted to take this ball at the bottom of the table first.
I'm surprised he still hasn't done that.
Me too. I hope he doesn't come back. That doesn't come back to haunt him.
Yeah, because he's more than capable of just floating that in there. Because he. Oh. So now it's just a full ball kiss in this yellow. Knock it out of the road. Leave yourself on. Probably one of the two to the middle, and if he gets through it well enough, he's going
Might
to
be on all
the-
three.
Yeah. He just doesn't want to hit it too thick that the yellow goes down and annoys this red, and too hard because he has to get the yellow out of the road. So it's all down the pace, isn't it? Ah, he's okay. It's a great shot.
Super.
And now it's about tracking the last one again, Nick.
Just wonder if that's going to come back to bite him. You'd think not.
Do you think he plays this one, leaves an angle on the red in the middle, and floats down after that and leaves the last red that's closest to the buck line for oh dear, look at the shape of this.
Well, he should be okay with this. He's a former snooker player, isn't he?
Yeah. It's just going to be interesting to see what way Gary sees this of tracking the last one. So maybe if he's straightened this, he can just screw straight back and leave himself a nice wee angle to flick through the two yellows and float down onto the back cush. It's hard to see what angle he has. He might have to really nip it. He nips this well, he might be able to do that. How's he going now? Oh, Gary.
See, this is.
Oh.
It's why I said I wonder if he'll live to regret leaving that ball there earlier on, because now it's way harder than it was when he was down there earlier.
Yeah. I still fancy him to get the red, but it's just the white's running all over the place. It doesn't know.
Why not take it as the first shot?
Yeah. Yeah, white's he needs to play us quite hard to get up and down. Yeah,
no, that's not going to drop.
Ugh. Yeah, he'd be disappointed because you can see there in his face he's disappointed, and rightly so. It's a big chance for him to win 3 frames in a row there and take a 7-6 lead. Yeah, it's just got caught slightly too thick on that red to play onto the difficult one. Wonder is Shaun going to go, do you think, or is he just going to play a turnover shot?
No, he's going to go.
So down now and play this?
I think he'll play it. He'll go down now to play it. He'll play it as a shot to nothing.
Yeah. The reason I don't like it as a shot to nothing because
because you're not on much.
He's not going to be on anything. So
yeah, he's going to have to go full-blooded.
I actually think he's just going to play a turnover shot and leave Gary Snigger, I think.
He certainly is now.
Well, I don't know. He might be going. He might be going. Nick. He is going.
No, he is going. Yeah. He certainly is.
Yeah, just drop the one under the yellow and leave a nice angle to. Oh, he's not. He's
now he's looking at the. Wow. He's keeping us guessing. I was sure when he was lining up the.
So was I.
The combo that he was going to go for this, but.
It's not even this. He doesn't want to putt both of these. He wants to just drop this in and float the weight over on that side coast because if it goes in, he's going to sort of leave himself no shot. He had himself convinced he was going to go, and then
I wonder why he decided not to.
He has to
playing the percentage, I guess.
He has to get this really right. This can't go wrong. He leaves Gary any sniff of this at all. And he hasn't. He's played it quite well. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, playing the percentages, rolling the dice, and
so it's going to be a slap here, isn't it? Oh, don't bring a black out. Yeah, Gary be disappointed there. A great chance to go 7-6 up.
Just come back to the opening shot. Just comes back to that for me. Yeah. I mean, it's so easy to sit here and criticise, but I'm sure I just don't. I can't for the life of me think why he turned it down then.
Yeah, because maybe just because he thought he could track it at the end, and he probably could have. He just played a bad shot, and he'd be disappointed. But as you say, if he plays it at the start, he doesn't have to play that tracking shot. I totally get it.
It takes everything out of the equation.
Yeah.
Bumps the cue ball off the bottom cushion, comes back up to the top of the table.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the only thing that I can think is that he wanted to make sure that he had the line on the ball to the left pocket to kick the yellow out, and that's the only thing I can imagine was in his mind. He wanted to guarantee that line.
Absolutely. Again, we have the clarity of sitting here and watching on the TV.
It's easy here, right?
Yeah, I haven't missed the ball in two matches here, to be honest. Don't know how I'm out. No idea how I'm out. Well, I played on the commentary here.
I'm the 2025 world champion armchair pool player.
Oh
yeah.
Oh
dear.
I'm very Shaun's trying to come behind that. I'm very, very surprised that he hasn't just played that slightly harder and give himself an opportunity. Even if he does go behind it, he's still going to have an easy shot. This is smelly here.
Still fancy him to get it.
Yeah, the white's not tracking anywhere near pocket, so he's the freedom of just naturally playing it. The white's going to go in behind the red.
You just pick the line, don't you, and get through it.
Yeah. And he's got it.
Oh, he hasn't.
Oh my goodness. That looked for all the money that was in. How's that not fail?
I was certain that was in.
What a mistake.
I was certain that was in.
So was I.
I thought it was just going to graze the near knuckle and drop, as it so often does.
Yeah. Can't believe that hasn't failed. Gary will be absolutely delighted. And
I mean,
all the weight.
Cue ball.
That's okay.
No.
I predict the toilet break after this.
Well, there is going to be a toilet break after this because I'm going.
Oh. Gary will be absolutely. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah. This looked in all day.
How is that not dropped? How? I want to go in there and see if there's any words exchanged between them. I'll see you in a minute, Rob.
See you soon. So we're theoretically back on serve, Nick.
Yes, we are. Yeah. I did have a quick chat with Shaun in there, and he's still chipper. He's enjoying the game. He really is enjoying the game. He thought that ball was in.
Yeah.
He asked me, did it roll off or anything? I said no. I mean, it was always tracking towards the knuckle. I just thought it was.
Yeah, it looked honestly, it really did look in. Another crunching break here. Shaun has a free choice of reds or yellows, really.
Yeah.
I actually think the yellow above the red goes.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
so it's probably going to be his last yellow, I would assume. Just to hold off the red for the 8-ball in the middle. And I'm going to imagine he's going to leave one of those 2 yellows as well over the middle, so that'll be his last 2. So let's see how Shaun goes about these.
Yeah, I think it's just the one to middle and screw across the face, and then he's got a straight plant. Well, he's just come low and hampered.
That's a shocking shot.
Yeah, he was. I mean, you could see where he was looking to cue it. And it was more from the blue spot. He's just got into the ball too much.
He's going to have to run round 2 cushions here, I think. You can see him even having a wee niggle at himself.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he can hold. I think he has to force it in round 2 and try and come through. It's hard to see from this angle if he can hold for the yellow to the sort of, which is on the yellow spot. If that makes sense. See how 𝗖𝗃𝗲𝗃 plays this. Yeah, he couldn't. Let's see a bit of luck. Oh, and he's got it. Oh, what a touch. What a touch. Yellow in the middle, yellow at the bottom. Yellow in the middle, and I can't see any issues for Shaun from here.
No.
It's a nice wee kiss he's had there to leave himself.
Lovely. Left him plumb.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Just he needs to be relatively straight on this yellow to the middle. He can't be short. You know, even come too far, he's perfect because he's got the red's going to hold that yellow, or the red's going to hold the white. So he cannot be short here. Oh my good gracious, that's crazy.
Oh.
What has he done there?
On earth? I mean, that's misjudged by a country mile.
Yeah. Gary will be absolutely buzzing. I can't believe he came short there. Stick with himself. Like, look at the area he had to play into.
Just say, I mean, he can come down and bump onto the red. I mean, he could have played it a foot harder. He's even picked the wrong line, isn't he?
Yeah, and this obviously cuts, but absolutely no idea where the white's going. You can end up screwing the white in the middle pocket here. Oh my good gracious. Oh, he's got it. That's an unbelievable shot.
That is phenomenal.
And he's a massive target in the red to hold. That is a great shot.
Just the pace of it.
Yeah.
The control.
It is thin. Overlooking on that overhead, it is really thin.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
so he might be able
sure.
to he might be able to flick this in maybe the left hand side, come below the red and come back towards it. So sort of a ball to the left of this red and then come back up. So it'll be interesting to see how
digging in. Trying to kill the
I
pace out
imagine
of
he's going
cue
to float it in. Oh, he's been lucky. Oh my goodness. And you see Gary with the reaction with the hand. He thought the weight was in. He has had 2 unbelievable touches there. Before he played a great shot to cut the yellow in. From playing a bad shot, you know, the game's torture at times, isn't it? So easy, and then all of a sudden, it's really difficult, and you pot 2 monsters like that. But oh, that's a crunching break, Gary. Great break. Oh, he would really love the red. But on first glance,
Yeah.
I think the yellows are still okay, but well, saying that the reds are the bomb's awkward, so yeah, didn't see that. Yeah, the yellows all go. They've all a hole, Nick. So just trying to pick his pattern.
Does he try and move this one off the rail? Don't think so.
I don't think you need to, especially in these tables where they play so sort of big and you can float them down the rails. So you don't see too many people playing the move balls. It's just all down the pattern. I don't know if that yellow on the left hand side passes right in the middle. It sort of looks like it does. Didn't really come out that well. I'm not sure what ball he was playing for there. I don't know why he's maybe trying to flick out for this one that he's looking at. But
I wonder if he maybe was trying to hold on the red and just leave the one to middle. But yeah, it's tricky now. This.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what way he's going to go. He's going to thin this in maybe the check side, is he? Yeah, he's sort of chasing a wee bit here, isn't he?
It feels like it.
He has maybe a shot where this yellow on the left hand side, he can float in off the cushion and hold off the red to leave himself, but it's against very, very high tariff. Like he's going the right hand side. He's going to have to come across sort of 2 or 3 times here. That's overcut that, hasn't he? And Shaun has a chance. Yeah, it was all down to the first shot Gary played there. Basically, he just didn't get out far enough to leave himself on a decent yellow, and then after that he was chasing. Shaun just has one. It's not even really that tricky. He just leaves himself high on this other red in the middle.
Yeah.
The right hand middle, and he's got a big target to float down onto, the yellow there. Leave himself in.
Yeah, drop this one into the left centre, and he's just looking at the line he wants just to come over to the right hand side of the table, and hard work is done. Oh, he's going the other way. Yeah, that's actually a far better way to go. Didn't even see that. And he's playing it so bad, it's unbelievable. That's brutal.
Like he only had, that's crazy. He's brought the weight back 3 balls more than what he wanted. Now he's chasing so badly. Even if Shaun just stuns that red and he had a great angles to float down onto the yellow.
Yeah.
And then
it's a simple pattern. He's got the ball to middle, the ball to top, and the 8 ball goes in the centre. But now he's reaching. He's got this long red to top left. He needs to screw the cue ball back.
I think he's too straight, and if he's straight, he's in serious trouble.
Yeah.
Because the line is straight into the pocket or into the 8 ball. So he might have to punch this through and play the 2 and 1. I don't see what else. It's hard to see because we obviously can't see that angle that he has, but I mean, he has to get right up.
He's screwing back.
So he must be able to miss the 8-ball. That is a great shot. That is a tremendous shot.
Yeah, that's as good as he could have got
see
it.
Gary tapping the cabinet there. He knows it was a great shot.
Great recovery.
Yeah, it was hard to tell from our point of view the angle where he's at. Again, Shaun's just going to stun off the side cushion here and leave himself a nice wee angle to throw it up off the back cushion for the 8-ball. So. Just a wee soft nip. Yeah, it's absolutely perfect.
It's got a couple of times throughout this. I mean, he's really had to go deep into the locker in some of these clearances.
Yeah,
he's played himself into trouble. He's played some grim positional shots, but the way he's recovered from it has just been sensational.
Yeah, well, we can't really count our chickens just yet because of the way he's missed some of these 8-balls. So, and he's done it again. Look at the shape of this. You nearly think that he's winding us up here. Like he hit the whole back table there to get back up off the back couch to land on the. I know it's not difficult, but he'll be disappointed where he's landed.
Could have been easier.
Without doubt, it should have been a lot. It should have been a lot closer to it and further over. He still gets it, like, but that's that one where you say you go back to your chair and you say to yourself, "How have I landed there? Them 3 times." It's not happened because he knows.
All about this break. What's that second ball? There it goes.
Oh, it's dry. It's dry.
See, it's that second ball every time.
Yeah, he's obviously something that he's worked on, isn't it? It's something he has to have worked on because you can see that it's tracking every single time towards the middle pocket. Gary has a red here that he can play to open up this difficult red, but he might. Is he going yellows?
He's looking yellows.
Oh, this yellow goes inside, and now he can flick onto the red. Yeah, these are good after just gets the shot correct, and these are good. Didn't even see the yellows there the way they were sitting. Yeah, perfect. It's just about getting out from this one. Like, this is the only, and you can see the wee bend of the legs. He knows that it's fidgety.
It is. But he does have 2 recovery balls at the top of the table that he could use if he ran into trouble. He's got the one to top left, one to top right, so
he might be flicking this in with a lot of side. Oh, Gary, what have you done?
Don't snooker yourself.
Gary.
He's...
Oh. Is he on the one in the middle? It's thin.
It's very thin.
The white's run away again. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. He would love to be able to float through the 8-ball on the red and come back through that again. That would be delightful. But it's down to this shot here where the white goes. He's had a result here. He's had a result. Yeah.
He's had a great result.
He's had a result. That's tremendous.
Oh.
He will take that all day long.
When I saw the side kicking, I thought that could be a problem, but
I'm not sure whether he's playing for that one or the other one, but respective, he'd be absolutely delighted with that result.
Yeah.
And a great chance to capitalise and take us to 𝗍𝗓𝗃𝗍. Yeah, lovely. Good shot. And he's came a bit straight, hasn't he?
I just
still should be able to pump it in, like, but he He needs to. Yeah, he should be okay. He would love that nicer wee angle, but he should be dead. Oh, sugar lumps.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
It looked worse there in the first. It looked worse in the first one. It looked a lot thinner. No, that's not even close to being bad. It's perfect.
Oh dear.
I thought he was going to stick in the side cushion because the camera swapped as soon as they hit it. Yeah, it's a good finish. Nice wee touch too, but that's what you need. You need those touches sometimes. You just want to get a ball here. Oh my goodness, it's dry.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Are there any friends on the table?
The game's just a funny way of just putting you back to reality after you've had a nice wee run, like, isn't it?
You've got there was a little nudge, which meant the red now passes between 8 and yellow to middle, and that links up with the ball up the right hand side. It's just the 8, isn't it?
It's absolutely incredible.
It's just the 8.
Yeah, it probably back doubles too, doesn't it? If he doesn't be able to move it off the red, if he can't, can't move it off the red. Thing is, with the red over the middle, he's wanting to. Good shot. He's wanting to use that to track the red down the rail. So he doesn't really want to be running into the 8-ball. That's a shot to get onto that one.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what way the 8-ball goes here. But just when you want a ball in the break, it's just like, nope, you're not having one. So if he gets this, this is the shot. This is a frame winner here if he gets this. And lands on that far side for the red. Yeah, it's a great shot. He could also play the red off the yellow if he doesn't land on it right now to kick it out.
So he'd have the line
run through and leave the 8-ball.
He'd have the line for the 8, yeah. Yep.
But he would love, obviously, ideally to be able just to clip. He only needs a small clip in the 8 to bring it off the cushion to take it off the yellow. Yeah. So he doesn't really need to move it that much.
Yeah.
Literally a quarter of a ball and he's perfect. He's closer than that than I thought. It's a good shot. And he's too thin. He can't move the 8-ball. Oh, there's a bit of work in this yet. There's a brave bit of work in this shit, Nick. Yeah, so he's going to have to leave. He's leaving at the last.
Yeah.
Where that sits at the minute, does that 8-ball go in off the yellow?
I looked at that a second ago and
it does. It does. Yeah, it does. That's what he's doing. He's just going to pot this, throw it up, and leave himself a small angle on the red. Yeah, the 8 goes off the yellow. I thought the yellow was further up over the pocket. Anywhere near the blue spot sort of line, he'd be absolutely delighted with. This is massive now. We're now talking to go onto the hill. So this is where the nerves is going to kick in if there's going to be any, isn't there?
I'm feeling him. I don't know about them.
Yeah, I'm nervous too. Obviously, but teammate and friend, like, so, you know, obviously trying to stay remotely neutral, but
that looks okay. I think you can just play this and just
glance.
Hiss. Yeah, just glance the yellow on the way through.
The thing is, he doesn't want to. I don't think he wants to move the yellow.
No, not the one over the pocket. Yeah. I mean it probably just glance the yellow.
Really interesting to see what he plays it, because obviously we all sees it. Oh my goodness!
dropped it.
Oh, I didn't think I was going to. And he's just moved the 8 enough. I tell you what, how well has he played that? How well has he played? That's unbelievable. Referee move. That is some finish.
Cut break, which was so good early, it's dried up the last couple of frames.
Just say it looks like he's frozen. Yeah. He just stopped.
Didn't feel comfortable. Did the right thing. Stood up.
He just moved away a wee touch as well. How long did he take over that break? And it's been... Oh! Oh, if he's not on a yellow, he's not. My first glance at Shaun's face there, that hasn't come out anywhere near where he's wanted. I don't think he's on a yellow, is he? The 8-ball's covered the yellow in the middle.
He's got the one on the bulk line.
Oh my goodness.
He's got the one on the bulk line.
What a first... He gets it, he should win the match, but holding your nerve together to roll this yellow in dead weight. You know, this is a huge shot.
And he has to take it on.
Problem is, he knows if he misses it, the frame's gone.
There are no safety shots. He has to take it on.
First frame, you just get down and roll this in. Yeah, first frame's a completely different mentality, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to be it, and he's going to be on the beeps, so it's going to put him off too. Oh, what a shot!
Oh no!
Oh wow!
Oh no! Oh no!
We've got it. Oh, here we go. I thought when I hit that, it was in. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the roar of the boys outside.
You've got to laugh, haven't you? I mean, that was never going to be plain sailing, was it? Let's be honest.
we said nearly an hour ago with the decider. Hey, Gary, hold yourself together.
I'd be looking at reds.
Oh,
I'd be looking at reds. What's the reasoning for not going reds there?
I'm not sure. Maybe the red. I'm not sure. I didn't actually give it a full proper look.
Does he think Shaun's on yellows or something? I mean, he had an angle on the one at the top of the table to stun across for the one on the side.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even look. I honestly didn't even look. I just, like Gary, I was just focused on yellows.
Does he think...
No, I don't think he did. I think he's just been tunnel vision there, and like I was. It was just yellows is the ball. They were the ball Shaun was taking. They're the balls that are going to go. I think he was just tunnel vision there.
Maybe I'm missing something, but I'm looking at that table thinking...
Where was the red on the Bruce spot going? Was it going to the middle?
Yeah. I'm sure it was.
He needs to nip this one. Well, it should be good QS, like, so, and he hasn't done it. That's what I mean. I can't believe he hasn't nipped that. The Gary's a good QS too, like. It should have been... He might have got lucky here, Nick.
He's on the one long.
Yeah, he's had a touch there. Yeah, is he?
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, he's had a nice touch. It's not like him because the guy's normally quite throwing QS. I'm surprised he didn't just nip that right across. Yeah, that's a good shot. Perfect. Absolutely perfect to kick out. Lovely. I think we're going to the decider. Wow, another decider. Right under 18s went to the decider. The ladies went to the decider. Wow. Late night drama in Ennis. It's absolutely perfect. And as you said, Nick, he's going to have the break. He's going to have those 2 breaks. Just hold yourself together, puppy. Super. It's just a soft screw back for the last out in the middle. shot. Only, yeah, he's going to have to play a wee soft stun here, isn't he? To unless the 8 goes to the far right hand pocket where he can just run straight through.
I thought run through and play it to the right. No, red's just in the way, isn't it?
Yeah, he's dead on.
Okay.
This for 𝗏𝗏. Great shot.
Wowee. This final
Great shot.
has had absolutely everything. We've had missed balls. We've had fantastic play. We've had drama and excitement. And now we have a decider.
I'm going to go for a stretch while they're going to the toilet. I can imagine that'll be a wee 5-minute interval there.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
It's not only one look.
I can't watch.
He just wants a chance. Just one chance. And he's got one.
That's not going in off. That's for certain.
Oh, look at the 𝗏𝗏.
That is a monster.
Look at the
That
𝗏𝗏.
is an absolute monster. What a time to pull that out of the bag.
Just compose yourself, Gary. Make sure it's easy words, like, but and I think that those 2 yellows are a plant, but is the red in the road it needs to be made. So it's actually at first glance it looked okay, but it's slightly trickier.
Yeah, he's looking at
Looking
reds.
at reds, yeah. It's just slightly trickier. It's not the sort of finish you want at 9 each for the Masters final title, like. The last one of these I watched, it was Tom and Becky went 9 each, I think, didn't it, in Morocco?
Yeah. I don't, to be honest, I don't think this could have ever been easy enough, though, could it? I mean, he could have had 4 balls over the pocket and it would have still been nervy.
It's just going to come down to this last red. And it's whether or not he's looked at it, so I'm assuming it is quite tight.
Yep.
But
must go.
The thing I don't like about it is that the 2 reds above the yellow are quite awkward. Where do they go?
Yeah, I'm interested to see what his plan is. I mean, he looks like he's got an angle on the one to middle now that he could just chop through and, well, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but where do those 2 reds go?
I don't know.
Because I don't know where they go to the middle or not. But the 8-ball's covering. Yeah, the 8-ball's covering them in here. He's going to play in them. That's what he's doing. He has to play in them because they don't go into this middle.
They don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all about this plant or this kiss.
He's looking at kissing the bottom one of the 2.
He would love a wee half-ball kiss off this red and go down and flick onto the other red and knock it over towards the 𝗏𝗏s.
That works. That works.
Is he on the one to the right?
I don't think he is, but
he's okay. He's on. He can play the one to the left. This looks majorly tight, Nick.
To bottom right, past the yellows.
Yeah, it looks massive. Now it's ideal with the red beside the 8-ball is for it. So it's all about these 3 shots here. Drag this in dead weight. Roll across. It's all about this. It's all about this red. And it looks majorly tight.
I mean, he looked at it. He decided it goes. Can't change your mind now, Gary.
It looks majorly tight, doesn't it?
It really does.
It might just go in off the knuckle, but this is it. And he's perfect angle, so if it goes in, he's just going to soft screw. And he's got the red to the middle and the 8-ball absolutely plumb. It's just down to this.
Yeah, but he can't drop it in dead weight, so if he does need to take it off the knuckle.
He has to hit it hard, but it's going to... He's looked at 2 or 3 times, like it must go comfortably. It does.
It does.
It's absolutely plumb. Absolutely plumb.
Oh. Wow,
it's puff of the cheeks. He knows he's on the home boat, just has to roll this in. Soft stun for the black to the 8-ball to the middle, and it's all over.
Wait for the reaction, folks. Wait for the reaction.
Superb. Well done, Gary. Superb. Yeah, brilliant. I really hope that gives Gary the buzz to get back playing. That's an unbelievable finish. Yeah, and it means the world to him.
What a match. What a match. That was absolutely astonishing. And Gary Clarke is the IEPF World Masters winner. Wow, goodness me. That final had absolutely everything, Rab. And your heart goes out a bit to Shaun Storry there.
Yeah.
A couple of mistakes early doors, but when he found his groove, he played some amazing pull through there.
Yeah.
And both players need to be proud of what they've just done.
Shaun will be devastated, but I think it's only going to sink into Gary what he's done.
Wow. That's
unbelievable.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah. Well deserved. Gary has been superb all week, and he's blew some great players away.
What a great winner.
He's blew some great players away, so yeah.
So it's the end of the road for me. I am on a flight home tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your event.
Yes, on your mate. Cheers,
We
buddy.
are going to head across to the arena after this break, where we will do the presentation to a very emotional Gary Clarke.
Absolutely.
Good night, folks.
Good night.